I am now going to go into detail about the worst aspect of my experience going to see Apink in San Francisco. After Access.com let me in too late in the virtual queue to buy meet and greet tickets, I considered the second-tier VIP tickets, but I didn't like the 6-to-1 odds against me getting a high-touch pass. Nope, I had to have a meet and greet. About a week later, Access.com had a link to StubHub, which was a trusted partner of theirs. There were a few tickets available. There were a couple in section GA3, which was the third-tier general admission, and GA2, which was the second-tier. Then I saw one listed at GA1. I knew that was a meet and greet ticket because there were only 3 tiers of general admission. All the other seats in the balcony were assigned. A couple of bad things was that this ticket was being offered for an amount above the face value, and there were no notes about the ticket being a meet and greet. The whole weekend I pondered purchasing that ticket. I decided that if the ticket was still there on Monday morning, I would buy it if my credit card allowed me to go over my limit. Monday morning came and I made the purchase. It went through. This was meant to happen. I was really excited, but I still had to wait a few minutes for StubHub to email me the link to my ticket. When that came through, I printed it out. I carefully looked at the ticket. It didn't say anything about it being for the meet and greet. I started getting concerned. The first thing I did was send the promoter a message through Facebook asking if section GA1 was the meet and greet section. They responded and said that they didn't know. It was the venue in charge of the section assignments. So I looked up the Regency Ballroom online. For ticket questions, it referred me to Access.com. I called them up and chose the option for questions regarding tickets. All they would tell me was that the ticket was for general admission. Any question I asked, they would only respond that it was general admission. I went online to StubHub and did an online chat with someone at their help desk. That person also would only tell me the same thing, that it was a general admission ticket. They also implied that since the seller didn't make any statements about whether it was a meet and greet ticket, it wouldn't be subject to their money-back guarantee. A couple of days later, StubHub sent me a survey about my contacting the help desk. It asked me what could be done to resolve the issue, and I wrote that it would be nice if they would contact the seller and verify if it was a meet and greet ticket and possibly reissue the ticket to read meet and greet. I was hoping someone from their team was going to contact me to straighten this out, but I didn't even get an email. A couple of days later, I decided to call Access.com again. This time, instead of choosing the option for ticket questions, I contacted the sales desk. I asked about the general admission sections and the prices for GA3 and GA2. I then asked if GA1 was the meet and greet section. I told the representative that I had purchased a GA1 ticket through StubHub. She asked for the order number, and I gave her that number that was on the ticket. She asked if my name was Fayd. I told her yes. She said that my ticket was indeed a meet and greet. It was the best news I had gotten all week. On the event page, other people with meet and greet tickets expressed concerns that their tickets only said general admission and not meet and greet. So it was good to know this was a San Francisco thing and not a StubHub thing. A month later, I'm waiting in line at the Regency Ballroom. They're supposed to let us in at 4:30. At 4 o'clock, volunteers came out to give wristbands to those holding meet and greet tickets. I showed them my printed ticket. They looked at it and said, "This is a general admission. It's not a meet and greet." I pointed out that it was a GA1 ticket and that Access.com had confirmed it was a meet and greet. They said, "Well, it's supposed to show the price." I said, "It's not going to show the price because I got this through StubHub." They told me I had to check the ticket in at will call when they opened the doors because they weren't able to scan the tickets. But this meant I would have to wait a half hour before I would find out if I got to go do the meet and greet. Fortunately, I didn't lose my place in line. I went to the ticket desk. They scanned my ticket. The volunteer who had previously told me that my ticket was not meet and greet now told me that I was good to go and handed me a wristband. I was relieved, but I didn't like being stressed out for 30 minutes over this. But the thing that got me most about all this was that a few days before the concert, I saw people posting on the event page that they wanted to sell their meet and greet tickets. I can understand an abrupt change in plans, but if you were not 100% certain that you were going to go to that concert, why did you buy the premium tickets? That kept me from buying a ticket at regular price and avoiding all this hassle. Now, while I would like to say that I will never use StubHub again, they are unfortunately much better than trying to buy directly from an individual. But I don't see myself needing to get meet and greet tickets again anytime soon.